Happy birthday, Grandma. I hope you have a wonderful birthday.
I love Grandmom, she's the best.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday,
Happy
Grandma!
birthday, Muriel! Happy 90th!
I love you, Grandma. You're the best. Grandmom is the best.
Happy 90th birthday, Grandma.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday,
Happy 90th
Grandma!
birthday!
My favourite thing that I remember doing at Grandma's house was rolling around on the puffs that she had. I think she still has these brown puffs that you're supposed to sit on, and we used to use them like as wheels and you just roll along on your body. It was lots of fun.
So, strong childhood memories of the birthday cakes Grandma used to make for us. So every year there'd be a big build-up and excitement to the big day, which was the arrival of the cake. It was a significant event in itself, but it also meant your birthday was just around the corner. And on cake day you'd be looking forward to finding out what sort of cake that you got, a surprise of what it was, and obviously you're hoping for the best cake possible. It wasn't just your cake, you're also obviously very interested in cakes that were made for siblings, and maybe a bit of jealousy sometimes if their cake was particularly good. I remember a few of the cakes, so I remember I had a soldier cake in a Beefeater hat standing in his sentry box. I remember a treasure chest cake. I remember a pirate ship cake. Now, of course there's the infamous badger cake story. So Becky had a badger, and it ultimately resulted in Mum shouting out in a camping car park to all of the crew, "Anyone want a slice of badger?" Much to the amusement of the family for years and years afterwards. So here's to the cakes, and I'll have a slice of badger now, please, Mum.
Best Christmas game, gotta be Hunter. Squidged into a cupboard, clutching 3 tiger cards in my hand, all beautifully drawn by Grandma. It was really exciting, really scary. I loved it. More memories of Christmas which are still alive today, I just love Grandma. I really love the little tags that you do on our Christmas presents. They just light me up every time I see them. No one makes Christmas tags like you. And every time you sign off your cards or letters to me with now, love now and always, Grandma, it's so lovely. A time when Grandma helped me. Grandma's brilliant at ordering things, wacky, amazing things that you didn't know existed out of catalogues. And when I just had my bike stolen out of my shed in my back garden, Grandma found these amazing padlocks which scream when you try and fiddle with them. I've still got them to this day. Thank you, Grandma. Grandma used to make the most brilliant cakes. They were massive and they were always our favourite characters, and they were really bright coloured, and as a child they just were like a thing of wonder. My favourite of all time, I think, has got to be the Rainbow Bright cake.
Grandma always did the most amazing birthday cakes. Every time they would be fantastic and fabulous. She had dinosaurs, pirate ships. It would always be exciting to think, what's the birthday going to be this time?
So I remember the excitement of waiting for Grandma and Grandpa to come round with a cake. Could be your cake or could be a cake of one of the siblings. And you'd always be interested to see what kind of the surprise of what cake it was. And I guess sometimes even be a little bit jealous of someone else's cake. Was their cake going to be as good or better than yours? And often they were amazing. Grandma did some amazing cakes for us all. Thank you very much for all of my cakes, Grandma. I remember the soldier. I remember a few of them. I remember there was a pirate ship cake and treasure chest. Of course, there's the infamous badger cake that ended up with Mum shouting out in a car park and a camping ground whether anyone wants a slice of badger or not.
I don't think Grandma's ever told me off, as far as I remember. I can't actually imagine Grandma telling me off.
I don't think that I can ever remember Grandma telling me off. That's the thing about Grandma. I don't think I ever remember her even being angry. She's always been such a calm person. The closest that I'd ever see her with anger would be at some injustice, like when we were marching for free Tibet. It's just as close as I've seen her to being angry, but in a very quiet way, and she's never told me off, I don't think.
I don't think I can remember a time Grandma telling me off. Seems strange because I think Tony and I probably fought at Grandma's place and misbehaved. We tended to fight everywhere, so I'd be surprised if we hadn't have fought at Grandma's. But I don't know, maybe we behaved a bit better. I don't really remember any instance where Grandma ever told me off. Thanks for never telling me off, Grandma.
Every time Grandma came round to our house, she would bring a massive bag of sweets for each of us. What a grandma.
I remember Grandma coming to visit and visit us in Farnham, and it was always lovely to see Grandma, especially seeing as she'd bring a bag of sweets.
I'll always be very grateful for the tuition that Grandma gave me. Without her spending that time teaching me spelling and the words, I don't think that I'd be doing the job that I'm doing now. And I still use some of the kicking care and teeth, double E teeth, to this day. So yeah, to be a dyslexic programmer, I'm not sure I could have done that if I hadn't had Grandma's tuition as a young boy.
So obviously Grandma's a natural teacher, by profession and by nature. So she's looking out for us kids and always trying to do a bit of extra schooling. I don't think I was always quite as keen as I perhaps should have been on taking those extra lessons, but I really appreciate the fact that Grandma always had our best interests at heart.
It's been a real privilege getting to know Grandma over the last nearly 20 years, I think it is now, because she's such an inspiring lady. I'm inspired by her past. She wrote me a fantastic letter when I wasn't very well, describing her younger days, her really young days as a headmistress, 17 I believe, and hearing about how that career developed and how she was really transformative in the world of education, and certainly they could do with listening to her again now. But also on a personal level, she's been so kind to me and embraced me so warmly into the family. I have felt like I've had a new grandma, and that's a wonderful thing. So happy birthday, Grandma. Namaste.
I've always so much respect for Grandma. Very wise, beautiful woman. I'm very lucky to have her in my life and be part of a family. It's wonderful to look at the family and look at Grandma. I'm very proud of her. All my friends and girlfriends who've ever met Grandma have always fallen in love with her and said how wonderful she is, because she is.
I'm so proud to have Mrs. Muriel Stanley as my grandma. I've always told my friends about how she campaigned for the Free Tibet movement, and she's a lady who always stands up for what she believes in and fights for it, and that's really inspirational.
Hi Grandma, it's Nikki. Many congratulations on your 90th birthday. It's an amazing achievement. When I was thinking about what to say on my video, there are so many things I just couldn't choose, like spending Christmases at yours, the amazing games that you always put together for us, Murder in the Dark is obviously everyone's favourite, spending all summer holidays with you as well, going on the picnics, and you took us to that ford as well where Neil and I used to swim and catch minnows in a jam jar. So many things, but I guess really the main thing that I wanted to say was how very much we all love you. You're an amazing grandma, you really, really are. You've always had so much time for us all and so much love for us all, and that's something that is very, very precious. So thank you Grandma for being you, and a happy birthday again.
Woman, and obviously very smart. She's quite a private lady, but she's actually also very warm and loving, and you know that Grandma loves you very much, and that's a wonderful thing. I really respect Grandma's views. She's always been progressive, from the stuff that she's done in schools to taking her stance on Tibet, being filmed by the Chinese embassy. Yeah, a lot of respect as well as love for you, Grandma.
Muriel, happy birthday. My impressions of you are lots of tea and delicious cakes and butter when we come and visit, and the very sweet cuttings that you send to Becky and also to me from The Guardian. Long may they continue.
Happy birthday Grandma, happy 90th birthday. Such an achievement, and brilliant that we can all be together as a family to celebrate. I just wanted to share some things that I love about you Grandma. First and foremost, I've got to mention your dresses. I think I always mention how much I love your dresses whenever I see you. You always look so glamorous, and on a more serious note, I think we all love the way that you've inspired us. Your fearlessness and all of your adventuring, I think, has continued with us as grandchildren and will continue.